Hi guys, please like the live stream as a comment, please. Like the live stream, guys. Right, I'm just gonna get started, so I'm not wasting anybody's time. So my name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as Thatmumof5, and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So I did say I did say I was gonna be bringing the voice recording of Afiba's husband sharing what has been happening since obviously every one of us waiting for the Nigerian police to give us an update as to in regards to what has happened or what happened to Celine Afiba involving Andrew Cheko and all that's been happening. So for those of you who are new to my channel who might not know about this story, there's an extensive video live stream on my channel concerning this case of Celine Afiba, Andrew Cheko, and his friend here in the UK. So today's purpose, the main reason why I'm here is just to share, for us to listen to what Afiba's husband has to say. I'm gonna try as much as possible as not to leave any opinions or any thoughts in this video, because for those of you who have been following this case on my channel, you all know what my thoughts and opinions are in regards to this case. And yes, the Nigerian police has failed us. The Nigerian police continue to fail us because till now they've not yet come out to tell us what actually happened to Celine Afiba. They said the investigation into how Andrew Cheko was unalive. They said the investigation was going to take them 2 weeks. So it's been more than maybe just going to about 3 to 4 months now, and nothing has been done. So in case you guys don't know, the Nigerian Police FRPO, which is the Force Public Relations Officer, his name is ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi. So Afiba's husband is going to be sharing his experience with this police officer with us. So he's the police public relations officer. So like I told you guys the last time, that the first 15 parts of the voice recording that Afiba's husband started with, I was going to try and get that, and then we'll go on to the part two of that voice recording. So let me play the first 15 part. And this voice recording was from Sabio's live stream with Afiba's husband. So Afiba's husband came on to Sabio's live stream, and that was where he shared this his experience. So let's listen to it. So like I said, I'm going to share the first 15 minutes, and then we'll go on to the part two. Okay. So let me quickly log into my laptop here. Let's listen to the first part. So I also want to introduce yourself, please.
I'm Tony, the husband of Afiba. Um, yeah. So far it's been 5 months, and we we gave some time to the police to do what they had to do, since they said they wanted some 2 3 weeks to work on the case or release a report. And I think 3 months in, nothing has happened till the moment. No report was released. So personally, I reached out to Mr. Muyiwa Adidrobi, who's the head of FPRO or PRP. And I asked him personally to assist further on that on the matter. He didn't respond from the first time, but I kept texting him every 2 3 days, every week. So at least we get something. Actually, I'm turning on my laptop because the live is on my phone, so I would open the conversation on WhatsApp and read exactly what I told him, and the responses I got. All right.
So, guys, while he's opening his phone or his phone or laptop, if I heard him correctly, the first statement he has made is that, as always, the family of the husband of Afiba gave the police enough time. As we all are aware, the IG, the Inspector General of Police, who initially made a publication, which we are all aware of, sources available online, that he has set up a panel and giving them 2 weeks to come up with an investigation on the missing girls, Celine and Afiba. So he's trying to express that they gave sufficient time, which was over 4 months interval. And then he reached out to Muyiwa Abajalabi, who is the current
police
FPRO. So FPRO, the PRO of every state in Nigeria, but there is a federal PRO who is the head of every other state. So the federal PRO, the FPRO is Muyiwa Abajalabi. So he's about to release his communication with him so that we can understand and we'll take it from there. So please go ahead if you are ready.
So first, before mentioning the conversation that happened between me and Mr. Muyiwa, we requested to join a meeting that the police had in Nigeria, and they were speaking about the protests and the way that some people are burning police officers and doing all sorts of inhuman stuff to them, and they were showing some videos of that. Okay, so we took the opportunity to join that Zoom call, and we joined so we could at least question him on live, since he said he has a very busy schedule and all that.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining. We're just listening to Afiba's husband explaining to us the meeting he had with the Nigerian police in regards to the disappearance of his wife and her friend. So listen to the voice recording, guys.
And it was Mr. Ben.
All right, just say Ben, we know him. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he asked him. He asked him a few questions. Actually, the questions we wanted to ask him, and all what I can see is that Mr. Muyiwa was fidgeting, and his body language was not something. It wasn't. He wasn't comfortable. Actually, he was fidgeting and moving and left and right, from the left to the right frame, and saying, this is a homicide case that is not like any other case, and it takes time, and we need to investigate more, and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And he was smiling and laughing, and when he was speaking. So personally, if I'm
Hello OJ, I'm just playing. So it's just about the first 5 minutes of Celine Afiba's husband is experience with the Nigerian police. So this is just the first 15 minutes that is very, very important. I want you guys to listen to, and then we'll go to the part 2 of the long voice record. Okay.
Usually I would act the way he acted with my friends if I'm actually sitting having beer with my friends. Yeah. The way he was really unprofessional, and I'm not mentioning his ways to just say that he's unprofessional.
You're expressing yourself based on how you feel. What
yes.
Things, right.
I felt that because not because I had anything. I wasn't affected by what he was doing, but I was reading his body language, and you could tell that he wasn't comfortable with the questions that were thrown on him, and he didn't have answers to those questions. So he wasn't clear with everything he was saying. Like, if you try to reflect on whatever he said, you cannot have.
Hi Susan, good evening. How are you? And welcome back again, guys. Please like the live stream. I'm just starting with the voice recording of Celine Afiba's husband about his experience with the police PRO. So we're just about 6 minutes into, but this first 30 minutes of this video is very important. I want you guys to listen to it.
Clue or an answer of what he was saying. He was always trying to, spread the whole. It's like someone throws a ball of energy on you and you try to spread that energy, but you don't give actually any answer. You don't give any clue of what really happened. So that was his behavior, and that was what he did. And yeah, they shifted. Actually, they tried even to hack the interview when we were trying to join. They tried to hack it twice. It's only our turn that they were trying to hack, and someone threw one of us. So it was me, Ben, and Afiba's sister, and I think another four people, and we made sure that we are there. So if something happens to one, then the second can speak, and the third can speak and repeat, and make sure that this reaches out to the authorities or the people in charge. So actually, they hacked twice when Ben was speaking, and they turned down, like they threw one of us outside of the call, the Zoom call. And here I knew that people are aware of the situation more. And at least, I mean, if you want to do such a thing, just be very discreet about it.
Yeah.
But don't make it so obvious that you're trying to hack, you're trying to throw people outside just to not allow us to say the truth and speak and get to where you are. So yeah, this is before I moved to the conversation. I wanted to tell you what happened on that day. And then on the 1st of June, I reached out to him. This is Celine Afiba's husband. I explained to him, please give me a call when you see this urgent. He looks at it. He never replies. It's blue ticked. Then again, on the 8th, on the 29th of 8th, so I give him a month. So that's August. I tell him, kindly advise on the language that the NPF understands, because I don't think it's the one that humans speak. I need closure over my wife's case. Where is she now? 4 months. Why is the police silent? What are you guys hiding? Kindly, we need your help on this, and I know you won't fail. We need to set up a quick 5 minutes call, and I will be waiting for your reply. The reason I said I know he doesn't fail, because I think this is the highest form of authority when it comes to the police. If that guy fails you, then the whole country has failed you. That's what I would say. Again, I reach out to him the second day. I said, kindly reply my messages. Ignoring is not a solution. Speech is. Then he sends me the number of CSP Salisu. And he tells me, CSP Salisu, please contact him. He will attend to all your complaints. He's in charge. Thanks. So I go to Mr. Salisu. I call him. And here I am. I call him. I say, greetings, this is Tony. Please keep me updated on this number. I call him and I tell him the whole situation. The first thing that he tells me, I've never heard about this case.
So CP Salisu, hi Shade, beautiful Shade, how are you? So CP Salisu, whom Muyiwa Adejobi asked Afiba's husband to get in contact with, said he has never ever heard about the case of Celine and Afiba. Can you guys hear that? So Muyiwa Adejobi was the one who has been communicating with Afiba's husband. So Afiba's husband said he has been communicating, trying to get across to him so he could get feedback as to what the investigation is. But Muyiwa was reading his messages and was not replying up until when he said, like, no, I really need to know what's happening. So Muyiwa Adejobi now told him to give him a number of somebody called CP Sanusi, that CP Sanusi will attend to all the questions Tony Afiba's husband is looking for. Only for Tony to contact CP Sanusi, told him everything, and this CP said he has never ever heard about the case of Celine and Afiba. Guys, that's shocking. I'm doing great, Shade. Thank you so much. I hope you are doing as well. That is absolutely shocking. So Muyiwa Adejobi asks Afiba's husband to contact CP Salisu, only for CP Salisu to say he has never, ever heard about the case of Celine Afiba. Can you guys imagine?
Which actually, I don't want to say it made me angry. It just, I just kept quiet and told him, I'll send you all the details for you to have a little knowledge about it. So I sent him a lot of articles, not videos, basically BBC Pigeon and, you know, the news. And then I call him a week later. And so I tell him, how far with the case? You said you were going to attend to it, and you said you're going to assist me on that and whatever. And then he tells me that he's praying. That was on Friday. So again, I wait. I kept quiet. I reach him on Wednesday. So that's like 5 days later. I tell him, Mr. Salisu, are you still praying? Like all this time, you said you will call me. You didn't call me. He said, noted. Again, I reach out to him 3 days later.
No response.
Same thing. He doesn't reply. I reach out to him 4 days later. He doesn't reply. I reach out to him 3 days later after that. So now we're talking about 6 or 7 attempts. Okay. And then he keeps telling me, noted, please. Noted, please. I will not be available now. Kindly send a message. But then I say the requested report, that is the minimum the NPF can provide about my wife's missing, has been overdue for more than 2 months now. And your men are giving me bottles and wiping the case on the carpet. And so he tells me, after you know, telling me he's going to he's going to.
OJ said this whole case is stalling. You know what, guys? I want to tell you guys that the police, they're not doing anything about the case of the Celine Afiba. I'm telling you guys, they are doing nothing. Because how can the FPRO of police of Nigeria gives him a number of another officer saying to Afiba's husband that, oh, contact this Sanusi CP, he will answer all the questions you have. Only for Afiba's husband to keep contact this person, and that person says that he has never ever heard of the case of Celine Afiba. Is that not shocking? And then this CP again, after Afiba's husband gave him all the information about the missing girls, what happened, he still was stalling as well. He still wasn't getting back to him. Guys, Nigeria is finished. Nigeria is finished. If you're in Nigeria, just stay alive. Oh. Stay alive. Let's keep listening to him. This is the first 15 part before we go into the course. It's called Sabio had to change to a public page so that people like us can download the video. So this is the first 15 minutes I said I wanted you guys to listen to as to what the police have been doing. I won't be surprised if they come out tomorrow and say they did not find anything. However, Celine's my first husband said that they are now claiming that the case is a case of I can't even remember that maybe they are no longer homicide or something. So if it's a case of homicide, where are the bodies? Have they seen something to say this is Celine, this is Afiba? No.
Noted, and he's going to look at it and all that. He tells me, I want you to know that I'm not the issuing authority. However, you can ask your lawyer to apply for the report to be issued to you. Thanks. I said, who is responsible for the release of the report? So, okay, you're telling me this. Let me follow you till the end to see where you're going to get me with this. I said, who can I inquire further from? Kindly share the details of the department or personnel responsible for such. Then he tells me, just ask your lawyer to do that for you. He will do, please. This is not a precise direction. If you tell a lawyer, I want a report of there's 230 million people in the country. There's over 400 million cases handled in between.
You are right, OJ.
2018 till now.
Yes.
Who will find which lawyer would ever find a file like that? And you guys are saying that they never, you know, made any efforts to communicate or, you know, just do a report or whatever. So I tell him it's crystal clear that this process will take ages. I'm not aware of.
So that was the first 15 minutes there. And I think the next 10 minutes here, I think that was Sabio trying to switch onto his public page so that other people can watch. Let me listen to this 2 minutes, and then we'll go to the straight one.
Went out again.
All right, okay. So let's go and listen to the part 2 that was going to come and share with you guys. So I think it's this one. Let me open it up. We already listened to the part 1, which we did on Sunday or on Saturday there. So let's continue this one again. So you all know that Sabio will have to put his own commentary first.
Things schedule, so we'll just go ahead and
I don't know why that's not uploading. It's not playing. Let's start again. Okay, let me close it and start again. I'm hoping the file is not corrupt here. Let's hope the file is not corrupt. If not, I have to go and find it on Sabio's page, because I'm sure I downloaded it. So as it is, the police are playing us. I did a post last week saying that they said they were not going to release the report to Nigeria, to the public. Now we don't know what they are saying. We don't know what they are saying.
Back. This show is taking longer than expected. We have other things scheduled, so we'll just go ahead and conclude with this session. If Afiba's husband is able to join back, again, that would be fine. Otherwise, I would go on and summarize the concluding part. Like you all know, Instagram gives a limited time for you to be live. Before, it wasn't like that on this channel. I'm not sure what has happened. Maybe I need to look into that. So we are discussing Fiba's husband have shared very revealing communication with the FPRO, Muyiwa Adejobi, Muyiwa Adejobi. Yes, I don't know. The Nigerian police. So he was able to bring us to speed, letting us know that Muyiwa referred him to his co-officer,
CP Sanusi,
and him reaching out to that officer. The officer claimed that he's not aware of the matter. And when he went back to Muyiwa with that report, oh Lord, someone was driving the car back there. All right, so he went and said he was not aware of this case. I'm trying to bring him back. I keep trying to accept his request. As usual, you all know he's joining from a different location.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's able to accept this request. I'm still struggling to bring him back. So I was trying to give a summary of what we know and see how we can guide the family to do the needful. Our position here is to speak the truth, support the family,
Mm-hmm.
We don't expect them to just buy our findings and ID.
OJ said this case needs continuous awareness. Child, this is sad. Honestly, guys, that's why you know what. Anytime Sabio comes with brings anything up, I always try to bring it out here because nobody seems to be talking about these ladies anymore. Nigerian police are not updating the public. Nobody seems to know what they are doing in the background. So I'm super happy that Afiba's husband is not even hiding anymore. You know, he's coming out with his name, saying he's Afiba's husband and stuff like that. Yes, he's in a country where he has to use VPN because they are not allowed to browse easily the way we access the internet. So it might be difficult for him to kind of like share things on social media. But then I love the fact that he's not relenting. He needs the closure. So guys, let's listen to this voice message, this voice recording, all right? I don't know what I've done to it because I paused it.
But we advise them to listen and take seriously the things that we do. We have no simple special interest or bias on this issue. For our own interest is as simple as ABC. We have been able to call out the Nigerian police on this matter. We have been able to show that we have no fear, regards, or bias for any party involved. So it is not just because it is a bill, but it is because listening to the truth, tending to turn your ears closer to the party that tells you the truth, will not only help you, it will also guide you in making the right decisions. There is nothing that have not been covered on this matter, but I'm thankful since then people have been able to see things. I've been called a police officer, have been called this, have been called that. Even the very police officer they are calling me, police in Nigeria don't like me now because I'm telling them the truth. They don't like me. I have posts on my page dragging the police, IG, Muyiwa, all of them. I've received messages from people who love me asking, why are you even involved in this case? Do you know this NPF, they are a dangerous organization? I said, I know, but because I believe and I know, not only based on who I am,
guys, I'm going to see if I can,
based on my trust,
I'm going to see if I can forward it to where Afiba's husband comes back. I'm trying to forward it to where Afiba's husband comes back.
When human being is missing, you must hear that on that show. Why would you hear that statement? Because time is of essence. The police in Aba, I am telling you, even you, the husband of Afiba, have confirmed in your own mind and belief through what you heard from the other missing person's sister, that when they even got there that first time, their minds tell them that these people can still be inside this place. Why don't we try and search? Instead, the police say, go, we come back the next day. And they left there. And even the next day, they did not come back the next day. They came back a couple of days later, not even the next day. And the first time they came like who came to greet somebody. They are showing you evidence that this person sent message from this house telling us that they came to see somebody here. the person is missing, and you are talking to the person as if you came there for what they call it, courtesy visit. The first re-invasion, which we are aware, which the urban television services even videoed in their local station, was when they now prepared and there were multitude of police officers that came to the house. Or was that not already late? That was already late. That's what Sabio is telling anybody that don't want to use their brain to understand this case. That by the time they now came with camera and everything, it was already late. When I mean late, not as if they are no more. It was already late because at that time, this suspect have already done the needful. Have already done the needful. And people will go on social media and turn to a social media where someone is coming out to tell you that, oh, the other person is not a suspect. Because at the time they came here, they said they did not see anything. It is true, they said they did not see anything because they were not going to see anything anyway. How dumb can somebody be? I say something, I know the police is coming, I will leave that thing in my house. Who does that? If the police come here at the time they were not supposed to come, definitely they're not going to see anything. Because the Nigerian police, as we already know, does not even have the technology at the local level to even assess a crime scene. They don't even have the technology. If it were in the US, look at the way they gathered Andrew's Benz on that day the police came. No fingerprint was taken. They were asking him, where is battery? He was speaking English. How much driver is in here? They were all surprised with his accents. So the police misjudged him because he has accent. And you see how dumb the Nigerian police are. In our training here, when you go to that crime scene, you don't touch anything.
Right, so guys, I think I have where Afiba's husband started talking again.
Made a comment at that time and said, no, even though you are making this news, you are supposed to put this news in a context that these persons, no matter what allegations or thoughts anybody is taking, they still deserve justice. All those ladies and men in our eyes, their own sisters and brothers, can they tell whatever they are doing behind?
No.
If they call them and say, oh, your sister or your brother or this did something wrong somewhere, therefore, they don't need justice, would they accept it?
No.
So I had expected that Arrive News would have afforded another chance to allow the families of these missing girls to come and speak out.
Yeah.
Because the entire Nigeria, they sold bad image of those innocent ladies. I called it innocent because whatever they are going through today, whether they are detained somewhere for whatever reason, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. So please, do not, if you have ever applied to that address before, drop it. Whenever you go to a media platform where they are condemning them, drop it. Nobody is a saint.
Yeah.
There are things that I do today. I'm not saying typically bad things. Maybe some things my wife will say, oh, no, don't do that, don't do that. Maybe I go ahead and do it. Does that mean my wife will still not stand for me if anything bad happens? No. And the other way around too. So please, guys, speak to your conscience. Nigerian police, speak to your conscience. The funding.
I think at this point, at this point is not a question of morals here. what they did, they're right or wrong. It's life or death here. It's much more important than morals. If life doesn't exist, then morals don't exist. Morals were put by humans, and we put them just to have a better society, so we don't have a forest system. But actually, when it's life or death, I don't think we should question morals even.
Yes.
And what the media did is actually divert the whole attention to something totally different.
And that was the handwork of Mr. Cameraman, Mr. Eyeliner. He diverted the entire story. He diverted, he made a mess. It was one of the, in fact, it was the one who diverted, who made a mess of this case.
But I wasn't shocked actually what this TV published, because they are chasing traffic, they are chasing views, they are chasing people's attention. When you say a hookup as a headline, people will look at it. But if you say 2 missing ladies kidnapped or even killed, nobody looks at it. But they went for a hookup and then they got
people
killed.
Are running with it.
Everyone will look at it.
Exactly.
Because I got to know that 90% of people from Nigeria who reacted on this, they all reacted like, yeah, they got what they went for. But the people in Ghana, actually 10% of them said the same thing what Nigerians said. But 90% of them were just feeling mercy for her.
Yes.
I feel like that narrative of the girls being involved in Olosho, that era was from harassing. We have to be honest, okay? So hence why, before we run with information, we should clarify what we have. That idea of they went for hookup, that error came from Harrison, though it came out to correct it, but the narrative, people are already running with that narrative already. So also that is one of the contributing factors that actually made this case look like the police were not taking it serious. And it was a shame. And yes, Mr. Cameraman also contributed a great deal to how this case has gone on. And as it is now, as we are talking now, the Nigerian police don't know what has happened to these girls. They have no freaking clue what has happened to them.
For Afiba and Celine. So I don't know. It's about a different country or a different culture. I really don't know. But I was totally surprised with all of this, and at least think of the families that are very concerned and still looking for their beloved ones. Why would you come and add unnecessary comments that don't show any human nature of the people who commented even? I don't think they were human holding phones, because when I say human, it means a person who has mercy, who has a heart that forgives, and who has a heart that feels it needs to help whenever it can. That's what a human is. That's what makes us human. Otherwise, we can call ourselves Homo sapiens. We are a section of modern apes, if we want to call it this way. But what makes us humans, and what we resemble to in God's creation, is people who have mercy, people who reflect on ourselves, and people who do good with good hearts. That's what a human is. So I think there's a lot of people that made those comments need to really contemplate their human nature and reflect on that. And if it would happen to any of their family members, I'm telling you, they would definitely cry, and they won't be strong even, or put themselves together to even go through the investigation or even fight for their beloved ones. So it's really something. I would say I don't wish it on my worst enemy. Yeah, that's what I would say.
It's called victim shaming. It's a bad scheme used by evil people. They want to victim shame you. Do you understand? You know, they want to victim shame the parties that they don't get justice. It's wrong.
And against all odds, everyone was pushing with the hookup saga or whatever, and I was pushing on, not defending actually. I was pushing on, wake up, guys. I wasn't defending. If I was defending, I would say no, that's not true. I was actually saying, wake up. This is much more. This is a bigger case than what you guys think.
Yeah.
And nobody paid attention to it until some time later. Yeah, but this is what I wanted to say. Thanks for all the things you mentioned today, Ian, the reminders. And I want to address to Mr. Adidrobi. Okay. Respectfully, human to human, I would say, if you have any atom of mercy, if you ever have any integrity, if you ever respect the uniform that you wear and the badges you have, or the presence in the pictures you have on social media, or whatever presence you call yourself, I want to ask you to just stop being silent, because
exactly. I don't understand why the police have been silent.
You're being silent on something that you know the answer for. That's not what a man does. When you see that you can do something and you don't do anything, that's not what a man is. So I want to ask him to release the report.
Exactly, they should release the report.
Whatever it is, even if it says that they were killed, they were whatever.
Release the report.
Release whatever you know about the case, and get yourself out of it. If you want this to be over, maybe, and we will decide if we want to build on that, accept it or not.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We will decide. We're the family, we are the ones who decide. But just to clarify, this is a case I will take to the grave. I will never stop on this. I would never stop searching for her. I don't want to speak about justice because God is the one who seeks justice for me. I don't seek it from myself. But I'll keep looking for her, after 10, 15, 20 years. And the more the time, the more my resources, and the more my resources, the more power I have. And nobody knows in 10 years what power I have in Nigeria.
Exactly.
I don't want to open that much, but you should guys be concerned somehow. Yeah. I think they should be concerned, because if I don't come for them in 10 years' time, karma is coming for them even sooner. I don't know.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And again, just for those who are passing the messages to the MPF, we repeat, this is an update. So far, MPF is at 0%.
Yeah.
So we are disappointed. We are not happy as Nigerians regarding how MPF has dealt with this case.
Exactly.
We want to continue to appeal to the conscience, just as the family, the husband of one of the missing girls has said. I feel touched. I don't know how somebody will listen to this and will not feel touched. I don't know. See?
Let's read comments. So OJ said this case needs continuous awareness. Well, that awareness now, we don't know. OJ said, God help us all lives matter 100%. Absolutely. And we all need to find these missing girls ASAP, or at least find some tangible closure with evidence. So as it is, OJ, I believe the police already finished their investigation. So I did a live stream. It's on my channel where the Nigerian police said they are not going to release the report. And if you listen, maybe if you have the time, go back to what the first 15 minutes of this live stream, where the police were saying to Afiba's husband that he should ask his lawyer to request for the report. So I want to believe the police has already done whatever they said they have done. But then there was a report last week or at the beginning of this week saying that they were not good, that the police said they are not going to release the report to the public. So, like I said, from the beginning of this live stream, they told Afiba's husband to ask his lawyer to request for the report. Meanwhile, they came out to address the public that, oh, give us 2 weeks. 2 weeks now, 4 months. Now they are telling the husband to go and ask his lawyer to request for the report. So the husband is asking now that, release the reports. Why should he go through his lawyer? Like, release the reports and get yourself out of this case. So, at the way it is, they don't freaking have a clue. Because one thing I'm in a way, I'm believing that they know the powers that are behind this case. And they know that if they release the reports, a lot of heads go roll. A lot of heads are going to roll. So they are not willing to release the report. Hence why they are doing back and forth. And I think it's best they release the reports. Let us know what they found. Because if you say you're not going to release the report, if you're telling the husband to go and ask a lawyer to do this, like, you're still wasting time. The man wants to have closure. He wants to know what happened to his wife. OJ said, what is that cameraman doing now? So when the police said they were not going to release the report last week, he came out. He's still going on about harassing. That crazy man is still going on about harassing. Harassing this, harassing that, harassing this is still going on about harassing. And I think one thing he doesn't understand is the fact that these guys were already missing before harassing got involved in the case. Somebody dropped a comment on my channel saying that, oh, they can see that I am in love with harassing. Yes, so I am in love with harassing. In case you don't know, I am in love with him. Shadi said, this is a case of absolute power. Corrupt, absolutely. Exactly, it is. It is. So, and I'm so disappointed. Like, if anything happens to anybody in Nigeria, trust me, Nigerian police will not do anything for you. They will not do anything for you, except where you have your tangible evidence, like this koro evidence that catches everybody. But when there's nothing to actually use to call them out, like this case of Celine Afiba, even though it's clear, they are not even able to explain to us what happened to the fact that the policemen who were meant to go and collect Andrew for Umaya were the one that eliminated him. They are not able to even come out with that explanation. And to be the shock of it all, these men are now back to their post, working as police officers. What happened to telling the public what happened? What led to the dying of Andrew? They did not even give us an explanation to that. What happened to the dying of Andrew? And these men have been released back to continue working as police officers, just like that. Charlie said, when political figures are involved, this is what happened. Exactly. Happy said, Happy, you've seen your party now, your long-time parties here. Charlie said, people have moved on. This Islander clown is still exactly. He's still chasing. He's still throwing shade back at Harrison. Harrison this, Harrison that, Harrison this, Harrison that, Harrison this. That's what he keeps saying. And I don't actually understand how this is all about Harrison, because like I said, these ladies were already missing before Harrison got involved. So if not for anything, okay, disregard all the things that Harrison has done. Look at the fact that the girls went missing before Harrison got involved. LJ said, oh my God, that is exactly, that's what he's doing. Abby said, "Wahala for who know they in love with Harrison." You guys need to see how people are actually expressing love to Harrison. They want to marry husband, though. They want to marry husband, but Harrison never seen much. They want to marry husband. Abby said, "That's a problem I have with the government. They never carry the citizens along." Yes, so exactly. So as it is, we don't know yet. We don't know. So that was just the concluding part of that. So I think the concluding part of that live stream is another 45 minutes. I'll probably maybe shift that till the weekend. We'll do that over the weekend, maybe on Sunday, because I'm working Friday, Saturday. Maybe we'll do that over the weekend on Sunday, or we'll do that on Thursday. I'm not working on Thursday either. I don't want to make this video too long. So it's just sad that, even this Afiba's husband said at some point he wanted to come to Nigeria to come and chase the case, but people here who knows how the system was, like, no, do what you can from where you are. But in my own opinion, I wish if Tony was on ground, it will have gotten more information. It will have gotten further with this case. But I believe because it's far away where he is, it's not able to follow. But then what do I know? What do I know? So it's just a very, very sad case that, till now, no closure, no nothing. They are saying that, they are not going to release the report. And Harrison was like, the police that the police stopped at where he stopped. And I believe they've just taken Harrison's report and they've not done anything else. That, in my own opinion, that's why I think that has just happened there. And it's so sad. Like, how can two human beings go missing? Go missing. I don't understand it. I don't understand. And it is known that Andrew had workers, Andrew had driver, Andrew had a cook, had a laundry guy. Like, what investigation did they do? Who were the people they questioned? They've not come, they were quick to come tell the public that, oh, we are investigating. But now, the public no get right to know what their investigation brought. You know what, guys? I'm just going to round up right now. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody. Like, this is the only thing I can do from my side, from my hand. I can't really do much. If I hear anything, I'll bring it here. If I don't hear anything, it's just going to be quiet. Like, I'm going to play the last 45 minutes of that video, maybe tomorrow or on Sunday. We'll do that. A whole human being, exactly, OJ, a whole two, not one. It's crazy. It's crazy. At least I expect the Nigerian police officers to come out and tell us who was the person that helped Andrew leave the UK. Who was that Nigerian politician? And when they interviewed Blessing, what did Blessing have to say? Was there any report if they invited Ben Samuel to come to Nigeria for investigation or for it to be questioned? Was there anything like that? Nothing. Anyway, guys, Abby said, and Shadi said, justice cannot be denied, no matter what those individuals may be involved. Exactly. In your Ogun it's a matter of pandemic of 20 years. It will come back, and when it come back to burn, it will burn you really, really hot. I don't know how to translate that adage in English, but that's it. Abby said, and who know how many more? Exactly, like Goody. We did not hear anything about Goody. Nobody even said anything about that personal trainer, Goody. Nobody said anything about her. That one to just disappear like that. Wow. May God help us. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to end this live stream now. Your girl is tired. My back is sore. I've been sitting on this chair since morning. And yes, I was going to show you guys Abby. So this is the other one of that Sol de Janeiro dupe. I went to my local Lidl. They did not have it. People have bought it. People bought it all. They sold out. So my daughter was in City Center today, and I asked her to get me this one. I don't think I like this one. It's mainly for my hair anyway. So this is it says dragon fruit, but I don't know the dupe of this one. So I was able to get this one. So these are the two released by Lidl. So that's me sorted. So there we go. And fragrance of the day is this commodity. So when you see me with small bottles like this, it's because I am not sure if I'm going to love the fragrance. So if you see me with any miniature size like this, it's because I'm trying them out. But yes, I wore this today. And yes, like two people who approached me like, oh, what are you wearing? I can actually smell that fragrance immediately you came into the building. And I was like, oh, this was what I was wearing today. It's very, very beautiful. So I think I'm going to go shop for the 100 ml. I love it. I'm going to go shop for the 100 ml. So this is very, very beautiful as well. It's the commodity and it's moss. So yeah, that's the fragrance I wore today. And anyway, guys, so this is the end of the live stream just now. And if you had the time, please feel free to go back. I really wanted us to focus on what what Afiba's husband was saying in the live stream. I know Sabio still had to put his own commentary, but I just want us to listen to that part of Celine's Afiba's husband alone. So the other 45 minutes, I'm going to try and listen to it, cut out Sabio's commentary so that we can listen to Afiba's husband only. So that way we are just straight to the point. And if you've not watched the video I did about the breast cancer awareness week, please feel free, once you finish watching this video, go watch that. You learn a great deal from there. And yes, this is the end of the live stream, guys. What are the notes? All right, okay, let me go. I don't think I know the notes of it. Let me find it for you, Abby. Let me find it for you. I'm just on their website because I already had the 100 ml in my basket. So it says that it's got fresh, is a fresh fragrance, green and earthly, blend of oak moss, cedarwood, and petitgrain. So that's the notes there, Abby. Oak moss, cedarwood, and petitgrain. So the first note, or the first, well, no, there's a word for it. So the first note you will smell of it is bergamot, and then goes on to petitgrain and oak moss, and the base note is orange blossom and cedarwood. So that's all the notes in it. So bergamot, petitgrain, oak moss, orange blossom, and cedarwood, and it's beautiful, Abby. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, I am everyone. And Abby, yes, that brand has reached out to me and they've sent me the link. So share. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. And I'm super happy to see you here, Shade. I hope you're doing great and welcome back again. You were not here when I was talking about your favorite. You were not here. You were not here when I was talking about Bobrisky. You were not here. But anyway, guys, hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow again. And there's so many more live streams you can catch up on my channel. And guys, let's keep hoping that there'll be something at some point for about Celine Afiba, just so we know. But in the meantime, if I find anything, I'll bring it here. Until then, stay blessed and keep checking your keep checking. Oh, don't sleep on it. And I hope to catch up with you guys later on. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful evening. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? So don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you later. All right. Bye.